everyone, my name's Sarah Edwards and this video is about how to make effective decisions, and the reason I'm doing this video is to help those of you who have a difficult life decision to make and you feel like you're on your own and you're not sure what way to go, what choice to make. My name is Sarah Edwards and I make YouTube videos about how to be a probation officer. I also do videos about how to manage your well-being when you are in these kind of careers, specifically within the criminal justice system, forensic psychology. So how do you make an effective decision? Maybe your decision is, maybe you don't know whether or not you should go to uni. I have a lot of requests of people asking me for help and advice. They don't know if they should go to uni or not. I do a lot of tutoring. I tutor psychology, criminology students, therapy students, counselling students. And sometimes they have decisions and they don't know whether to carry on with uni. They don't know whether they should quit. And then some of you come to me who are in the career already and you're not sure if you should quit. So they're the kind of big life decisions that I'm referring to in this video. So first thing, what to do? Okay, do your research. So if there's a big decision you need to make, going to uni, quitting uni, choosing a career, quitting a career, do thorough research. So find out what your options are. You want to gather together, okay, if I decide to quit uni, what are my other options? Maybe there's different suggestions that can be made. Same when if you're deciding whether to go to uni. Weigh up your options. If there's a specific career path, do you actually need to go to uni? Would you want that later on? And as you're doing your research, don't overdo it, because for me anyway, when I'm over researching, that's a signifier to me that I'm just hanging out and sitting in that fear for longer and longer and prolonging that decision making. So get your research done, but don't overdo it, because it's about that noticing. So notice in yourself when you're doing too much research to avoid actually making the decision. So within some of that research, you might be coming to channels like this, finding out, okay, maybe I want a certain career, but I want to know more about it. Talk to different people. So that would bring me on to my next thing. Speak with others. The key thing here is speak that others are either where you want to be or who you know are supportive, because sometimes we can just talk to anyone, and that may even mean family members, friends, who are just going to drag you down. They're just going to drag you down. They're just going to criticise you and make you feel worse. You don't want to go to them people. Go to the people that you know are going to be supportive. And support doesn't always mean telling you what you want to hear. Support may mean telling you what you don't want to hear. And it's really, really good to have those people in your life who are not afraid to tell you actually this, or reflect back certain aspects about yourself. They might be able to see, so say for example, if you're deciding if you should go to uni or not, or if you should take a certain career, someone close to you who knows you very well, who is supportive for you, who's in your close support network, might say to you, I'm noticing like patterns with you that maybe this is like fear talking. So it's good to have those people that can challenge you but not criticise you and drag you down. And yes, seek support from people that are where you want to be, who you admire or who have made effective decisions. So for example, if you've come into this channel, I've got loads of support and advice about how to get a career as a probation officer. There are other career channels. There might be specific careers advisors or just people in your life, people on the internet that you get this sense of, yeah, I really would appreciate their perspective. Okay, and then the third one is trusting yourself. And this one can be quite difficult, so you might overlook this one. And you might be thinking, yeah, easier said than done. How do I actually trust myself? And I would say from my personal experience, practice. Just practice with the small things. So even if you've got a small decision to make about, should I go out with my friends or not this weekend? Should I go with this friend or that friend? What should I do today? I've got a whole day to myself. What should I do? Learning to trust yourself. So how you can do that is two key things, like yes, practice, but like journal prompts. I love journal prompts because you can really write honestly to yourself and no one needs to see it, no one needs to hear it. So you can really start to see the truth as you write, and the more you write unfiltered, the more it taps into that kind of unconscious part of your mind. So you're really getting to what you really think and feel. So write uncensored for a while on that particular decision, and on smaller decisions as well. Like I just said, like if you've got social plans or things like that, smaller ones where there's not as much of a heavy impact. And the second thing is listen to your body. We're not taught how to actually tune into our body. We are a mind, body and soul, but we only a lot of the time in our society focus on the mind. So how can you actually connect and listen to your body? So a lot of these things are things that I've learned just from connecting to my own body through yoga, and some of these are like trauma-informed approaches, again, that I have learned and that I have practiced, and it's become part of my everyday practice, I guess. So to listen to your body, it's simple, but you need to find the space to be able to go into your body. So you can just firstly like close your eyes for a few minutes and just bring your attention to your breath, and that brings you into the present moment. So you might even want to pause this video, but that just brings you to the present moment. And then just scan your body so you're really getting in tune with, okay, your head, like how is your head actually feeling, like your eyes, your nose, your mouth, your lips, down to your neck. Where are you holding tension in your neck? We hold a lot of stress in our neck and a lot of tension. So how is your neck, your shoulder, your back area feeling? Go all the way down. How's your heart feeling? Is your heart feeling closed and heavy? What images come to mind when you're connecting with your heart? How is the rest of your body feeling? Is your heartbeat beating fast? Is it slow? How's your hands feeling? And go all the way down your legs to your toes. And you can just spend some time with your body, maybe set a timer, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, just really, really small. But that helps you just like, oh yeah, I'm in my body, because we spend so much time in our heads and not actually in our body. And our body can actually signify to us things, but we've been ignoring it. And that's where it comes from, that saying, trust your gut instinct. Your gut, your stomach is telling you things when you, so write down those decisions and really sit with it, feel it in your body. How is your body actually feeling when you have your decision of whether to go to uni, not go to uni, quit uni, choose this job, and just see, how do they feel? What images come up? For me, for some reason, like colours, like what colours come to mind? If it's dark and dreary, that's a no. If it's bright, colourful, then yeah, that's feeling like a yes for me. But again, that's my personal experience from how I've learned to understand myself. So that's a practice for that. And you might be curious and thinking, yeah, it's all well and good, but how do I know if what my body's telling me is not the right thing? And bringing it back to just practicing with the small things. The more you tune into your body, the more you're going to be able to trust. And trust is something that is not just assumed straight away. It's something that is gained slowly over time. And then kind of just wrapping it all up, there is no wrong decision. There is no good or bad decision. You make your decision. And the longer you hang out in that fear zone, that anxiety zone, just notice because that's going to add and add and add to it and prolong things. And if you're anything like me, it's just going to make you more anxious and lose any clarity that you had. So, you know, good old-fashioned advice is make a list of pros and cons. Definitely do that as well, but really feel into it and don't just sit there and make a decision. You know, if you're like me, you need to like go out for a walk, or you need to move, you need to like dance, you need to just come out of that zone of just thinking about the decision. Do something else and then do your writing. Do something else and then check back in with your body. But yeah, so the last thing to kind of summarize it, so how to make an effective decision when it comes to decision about a big life decision is, firstly, do your research but know when to stop. Seek supportive people and people that are ahead of you in terms of they've made a decision and you like their decision making process, or they're in the thing where you want to be. Third thing, tune in and listen to your body. And then the final kind of summary, kind of bring that all together, is there is no wrong decision. Whatever decision you decide to make is going to be right for you right now in this moment, and you can learn from any decision that you make and grow from it. So that's my final thing. If you want to get help, so if you feel like, okay, yeah, but I really want to be kind of walked through this and have accountability with this, I offer two kind of ways. So first is for like coaching, so career coaching that can help you with your decision making. And I do offer tutoring as well for psychology, criminology students. And then I have the kind of self-paced stuff where you can, the first one is the Udemy course, which is how to get a career as a probation officer. So that can really help you make an informed choice. And then the second one that I've got is the PQIP Accelerator Secrets course, which again is a self-paced course. But that is once you've made your decision, and that's for people that want to get into the probation officer career, but it can also help you if you're going into other careers as well. It's a step-by-step support with your application. And that's it. Yeah, so I haven't done a video in a while, but I thought that this one would be really, really helpful because I've had a lot of questions. You can always email me as well, contact@howtobeaprobationofficer.com. And yes, there's also the Criminology, How to Get a Career in Criminology ebook. So again, lots of stuff to help you make that decision. But if you want extra accountability and support, then do message me and we can see if I can help you with my coaching or tutoring.